situated. I think that looks good. Let's move this way, this way, this way, that way, this way, and that way, and this way, and that way. I think that should be fine. Okay. Hello, everybody. Ooh, my microphone is really all tangled up right now. I don't think you can see. Situate a little bit better, a little bit more. Okay, I will be good to go now, I think. Okay, hello everybody. I'm going to be doing an my computer. I'm going to be doing an Am I the Asshole live reading. We will dissect what we think. I'll do polls. We can figure your device ran into a problem. It needs to restart. Well, great. Now I have to go back into that. Here. I think what I'll do is I'll put my computer back like normal. Hello. Sorry, my computer's been doing that lately. Do y'all have computers and deal with that where it just restarts? Not because it needs to update, but it's like, hey, we ran into a problem. Mine's been doing that like crazy lately. But aren't we in Mercury Is Mercury in retrograde right now? I think. I used to keep up with astrology stuff a lot more. Now I just keep forgetting. Oh. So let's let my computer get ready now. Mine is fairly new. Biased. Tomioka. Hello. And you are lucky. Hi, it's underscore Diana. In the meantime, let me just do a little bit of triggers people really liked when I used my bracelets last time. Today, I have on, not amylite. Is it amylite? I get confused with the fossil names, but it's a fossil necklace. And then this is for good luck. It has a bunch of stuff on there. And then here's an evil eye bracelet that I have on today. So, okay. Let's see if we can get this situated. Yeah, let's restore my previous webpage and see if that helps. Hi. Okay, I have not read through these. Okay. Danielle, you're really strangled. What do you mean? Okay, let's just get started on this, and we are going to determine if this person is the a-hole. And again, I haven't read through any of these. This one was posted 4 hours ago. I normally don't go on this subreddit, by the way. Usually I just look at Smoshcast. Not Smoshcast. Well, I think they've done it on there too, but on the Smosh Reddit stories. Hi, Christmas, Sebastian, Ekavaria. Okay, here we go, everybody. Here's what it says. My 38 female aunt, 60-ish female, hosted Thanksgiving this year at her fairly large house. She was really eager this year to have my mother's family join this year, including me and my sister, her husband, and her kids, because I haven't seen each other in a while. She was insistent that we all stay at her house so we could spend more time with each other. Before I agreed to go, I confirmed with her that I would be able to sleep in a bed in a room with a door that closes. I'm okay with the sharing a bed or a room, but I need an actual bed or a room. I am the only one of my siblings or cousins who is single or childless/child-free. Because of this, historically I have been relegated to the living room couch or floor during holidays. Ooh. It has always sucked, not even like a blow-up mattress it still laggy right now? Like right now, is it still? Let me know if it's still laggy. Hello? The audio is intermittent. Okay, what about now? I don't understand why you hope that, Ryan. Paul B, I whisper because this is ASMR. I'm probably just getting the poll there though. Not everybody probably heard that one. Wait. Hi, Black Boy. Thank you. Alright, 70% of you say that they are the a-hole. Okay, I'm gonna end it there for that one. Thank you, Toffee Jim. I agree with, wait, is it you, Toffee Jim, that said that? No, who said they're not the a-hole? Oh, Ryan said that. I do not think they are the a-holes. I disagree with y'all. See, this is the thing, whenever I watch people do these, I like always, not always, but sometimes I like strongly disagree. Hi, ASMR Nature Sounds. I don't think they are the a-hole because they had a boundary that they had set, and so they had talked about that boundary, and they already had a backup plan in case if they had said no, but they said yes. The aunt said you can have this bed. He didn't know, this person who told the story did not know that the surprise guest would be coming. He should not be obligated to have to give up his spot. If people came and were surprised, like surprised the people there, then if they wanted to find a room or a bed or something that was more private, they could have gone to a hotel. Hi, Kodak. So I actually disagree with most of y'all. I think that not the a-hole. Thank you, ASMR Nature Sounds. But I don't think they are. So, y'all disagree with me, but that's okay. Hi, Iskra. Hi, Bijou. Okay. I'm gonna move on to the next story. I agree, Ryan. I actually think it's crossing a line. It's crossing a boundary. Thank you, Francesco. Bye, Tristan. Hi, everybody. That's new. Okay, we're gonna move on to the next story, okay? This next one is, am I the a-hole for refuse? Oh. The post has been removed. It must have just been removed right now because it was up before. Ooh, okay. Here's the next story. Be ready, okay? Okay. Am I the a-hole because I left my cousin's house and then her BF or boyfriend left her? Okay, ready? I was visiting family for Thanksgiving. My cousin insisted, oh, there's probably going to be so many am I the a-hole stuff on here because of Thanksgiving. I was visiting family for Thanksgiving. My cousin insisted that I stay at her house. The whole time I was there, she was having her teenage kids do multiple tasks for her. Not really a big deal. Teaches them core value lessons. Well, after Thanksgiving, the teenagers were out with their friends, etc., and the younger kids were back. She's screaming at her boyfriend. They think they have been together for 6 years and have a 1-year-old together to come get the baby. That she needs a break, not a biggie. He hasn't sat down for a minute, and she starts screaming and cussing. Why hasn't he washed the dishes? His normal voice says, I'm taking care of the baby. More screaming and cussing. I'll tell him I'll entertain the child. And she gets mad about that. Think this happened the night before. I came back after visiting other family, and he was on the couch with the baby, and she was doing something in the kitchen. We were just talking about different states and was home after being out for 6 weeks. She yells for him to come in the kitchen. I went to get a drink and he was sitting on a step stool while holding the baby. I jokingly asked, was he grounded? And my cousin said, if I'm stuck in the kitchen, he can be in here too. You can at least show me some support. Around 9 p.m. her son texts and said that he was spending the night again because it was so late and his ride didn't feel like taking him home. He was with family of the boyfriend and they had worked a college football game. She tells him to go get her son. He said, why can't he just stay another night? More cussing and screaming. He left to go get him to go get her son. He went to go get the child. She grabbed the baby and went to her bedroom. I gathered my stuff and left and went to my dad's house. I forgot that my watch was charging, so I had to go back to get it. Found out he took his son and left that morning, and she said that's my fault. She has me blocked on social media, but my niece saying all kind of effed up stuff. Life is too short for drama, and for clarification, I am not interested in her BF. My kid is older than him. I don't even need to do a poll for that. I mean, I can. Hey, Patrick. Okay. Let's put you in timeout because you're doing too much. Sorry. Obviously, they're not the a-hole because they didn't even do anything. Why would they be the a-hole? I don't understand why they would even post. They were just getting validation, I guess, but there's no reason they would be the a-hole. Hi, Loki Grace. Like, that doesn't even make sense. Yeah, I'm not even gonna do a poll for that one. It just, because he left, he didn't do anything. He wasn't even involved in any of the drama. Okay, now this is something I can relate to. Okay, ready for this next one? For killing a mosquito. Yeah, I know, Tavi Jim. Okay, this one's short. Am I the a-hole for not attending my best friend's wedding because I couldn't support her choice of marrying her ex-husband? So my best friend, let's call her Sarah, went through a pretty rough divorce a few years ago. She was married to a guy for 7 years and it ended terribly. They were separated for a while, but just recently they decided to get back together. Now she's planning to marry him again. She invited me to the wedding. I know Sarah's decision to reconcile is her choice, but I can't shake off the bad memories of how he treated her. It feels like a huge step backward, and I just don't feel comfortable supporting this. I've told her I won't attend the wedding, and now she's really hurt, saying I'm not supporting her, and our friendship might be on the line. Am I the a-hole for not being able to support her decision, even if it makes her happy? Okay. Yeah, so, let's see. Are they the a-hole? Yes or no? And this is for story 3, the one I just read. Okay. I have thoughts, and I'll share an anecdote as well of how this relates in some way to my life. Okay. Yeah. So I'll just do some ASMR while y'all figure out if you think they were the a-hole or not. A2 Entertainment, I'm reading Am I the A-hole stories. And I want for y'all to help me decide if they are the a-hole or not. So you just have to use the polling to vote. So this relates to my life because High Pine School. This relates to my life because my sister, her like best friend, her and her best friend are not friends at all anymore. They don't even talk. Like my sister has her blocked on things because when my sister got married, last second her best friend said she couldn't go to the destination wedding, and like she didn't have anything, any tickets or anything bought anyway. So she's gonna be with my mom, like in her Airbnb or whatever, and the best friend, and she just didn't have anything planned. And then last second, with like around a couple weeks or less before the actual wedding, she said that she couldn't support the marriage for her own reasons. She couldn't support the marriage between my sister and her now husband, and so now they aren't even friends anymore, because she said she couldn't support it, so therefore she didn't want to go to the wedding and she couldn't go. Thank you, Patrick. Thank you, Francesco. But because of that, they aren't even friends anymore now. Does that make people who do this the a-hole? No. I think it makes sense morally for people to not go to somebody's wedding if they don't support it. Or, what do I want for Christmas? Just all my lovely fans. But, I don't think somebody's an a-hole for not going to a wedding if that's a boundary you have. But you also, I agree, Ryan, have to suffer the consequences if somebody doesn't want to be friends with you anymore because of it. Like, I'm trying to think, if I were in that situation, somebody didn't support the marriage, I probably wouldn't be able, I can't force anybody to come to my wedding, and I wouldn't want to guilt trip anybody into doing it because that's your decision, and you have your own reasons that maybe I don't even know about, and maybe I'll never know about. But if you were to decide not to support my marriage, then I probably wouldn't be friends with you unless if there's good reason. But this person does seem to have a good reason. They say that it's because their friend's ex-husband that they're remarrying was really bad to them. There's already, I guess, proof of the badness that's happened in the relationship before, and now they're getting remarried within a short period of time. So I don't think it would be a good idea, but I would be in the situation too where if I don't agree with the marriage, I wouldn't go to the wedding, and I would just have to suffer the consequences if they don't want to be friends anymore. So not the a-hole, but me within me. Why is it ASMR? Because this is an ASMR channel. It would be weird for me to do this on a non-ASMR channel. But let's find a different one, shall we? Let's find the next one. And I want y'all to participate in the polls, okay? Hi, Rusu. Participate in the polls, everybody. Okay? This one is from 21 hours ago, and it has 13,000 upvotes. Thank you, Carly. Gilmore Girls is so good. I just saw a Gilmore Girls themed Walmart commercial yesterday during the NFL game. I'm like, what? Okay, everybody. Okay, thank you, Francesco. Everybody participate. Ready? Am I the a-hole for yelling at my sister for putting her phone on Do Not Disturb and leaving her first grader at school without picking him up? Today at 4 p.m., my nephew's elementary school called me. He is 7 years old and in first grade. He had been left at school for about 40 minutes after dismissal. And the office said they couldn't reach anyone on his emergency contact list. They asked if I could get in touch with his parents, my sister and husband. I tried calling them both, but their phones were on Do Not Disturb. The calls would ring once and go straight to voicemail, which was odd because their phones should usually ring a few times before going to voicemail. Since neither of them was reachable, I got concerned and decided to go pick up my nephew myself. While I was on my way, I kept trying to call my sister. She finally called me back about 90 minutes after when the school first tried to reach her, saying she and her husband had just been napping. Oh, yeah, right. I was furious. It felt incredibly irresponsible for them to leave their child stranded at school and silence their phones, especially as parents of a young child and a toddler. Her excuse was that her husband had asked his grandparents to pick up my nephew, but there was a miscommunication in quotation marks. I told her that even if that was the plan, she shouldn't have put her phone on Do Not Disturb because emergencies like this can happen. Her response shocked me. She said she likes putting her phone on Do Not Disturb during naps, and if I was going to react this way, she would remove me from my nephew's emergency contact list. She also added that I was the last contact on the list anyway because her in-laws, the grandparents, were listed first. She then accused me of overreacting, saying that normal people, in quotation marks, wouldn't get angry about something like this. She even mentioned that she's made a lot of new friends this year and now understands how quote-unquote normal people act. I found this insulting because I was the only one responsible enough to answer the school's call and make sure her child was safe. She continued justifying herself, saying it's normal for people not to answer their phones if they're busy at work or in meetings. She insisted that having her phone on Do Not Disturb was necessary because she naps with her toddler and needs a complete silence. By the end of the conversation, she tried to make me feel like I was in the wrong for being upset. She said I had a right to be concerned, but no right to be angry or yell at her. She then added that she doesn't like spending time with family because there's always an argument when she talks to us. This left me completely baffled. Instead of showing any gratitude for my help, she threw backhanded insults at me, even though I was the one who ensured her child's safety. Her reaction made me question whether I was wrong to be upset, but I still feel her behavior was irresponsible and ungrateful. Alright. Here's this one then. Hi everybody. Say hi Mama Shelly. Hi Mama Shelly. Hi Mama Shelly. You better work. So, story number 4 now. Are they the a-hole? Yes or no? And I will say what my thoughts are after I hear what your answers are. Do I know that one? Maxine. I know that's Brazil. Oh my gosh, I can't remember for sure. Maya, I'm so sorry. Is that? I don't even want to make a guess. Is it Iraq? I don't know. I'm so sorry. Sana, I am good. How are you? You missed the story, but they're 100% the a-hole. Cole, I will provide my insights now. It's very clear that, to me, they are not the a-hole. Hi, DLH, just reading Reddit stories. Yeah, you should keep listening, and while we do the stories, you can vote on what you think, if they are or are not the a-hole. Hi, Sean. The child was perfectly fine in the care of the school, Patrick says. Everyone on Reddit is, in my opinion, what? In your opinion, what? Oh, the a-hole. Hey, I use Reddit. I'm not a-hole. I have no drama, though, in my life, really. So I don't post on, like, am I the a-hole stories. I do not yellow fever. Okay. Very clearly to me, they are not the a-hole. They were just concerned because both of the parents were on Do Not Disturb, and then if the grandparents are higher up on the list and they didn't go, that's concerning. It's like, who's going to pick up the kid? You hear about stories, though, of sometimes parents will bring the students home if nobody else is around, but you shouldn't have to rely on that. It's not the teacher's job. They are not the a-hole. They were just concerned, and there's an overreaction from the parents. I feel like the parents are getting up to some hanky-panky probably together. Honestly, if not, then if there's some sort of miscommunication, like that kind of stuff happens, but then the parent should not have taken it out on the person who wrote this story in. So Patrick says he shouldn't be a slave to your phone. That's true, but miscommunications happen. So like, thankfully, she was there. The person who wrote the story was there to be able to, like, she was available to pick up this child. So the parent should have been grateful for that. And but we don't know how aggressive they were getting with the parent, like how, because that can trigger people, right? But I still think they are not the a-hole. I think it's very obvious. Let's see what y'all are saying. You think they are the a-hole. I think some of y'all are saying that and you didn't actually hear it. Yeah, Ryan. I know. I agree. So that's why it's like the person who wrote the story is not the a-hole. They went there. They were concerned. They wanted to pick up the child. Chicken, bro, while you're gasping for air every time you finish talking, try whispering for many minutes straight with pot syndrome. And I can guarantee you, you'd probably be off a lot worse, just saying. Hi, Kinko. Kinko. Yes, I can. Hi, Sean. I can tell you use it right. It says chicken. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, okay, I guess I'll just leave it at that then. But y'all said yes, they are the asshole. For those of you who didn't hear, long story short, the person picked up their, I believe, nephew because the parents had their phones on Do Not Disturb. The grandparents were supposed to pick up the child, but they didn't. They decided there was a miscommunication, and they were also on Do Not Disturb. In my opinion, the parents might have been getting some hanky-panky, and even if not, they shouldn't have gotten mad at the person for picking up the child and being concerned that nobody was picking up the child. So, it's just like DNA. Oh, it's just like, sorry. Now I read it. Okay. Now let's get into the next story. Are y'all ready for the next story? Let's get into the next story. How about we just shall do that? So I've been disagreeing with all of y'all basically. Oh, this is interesting from 5 hours ago. Am I the a-hole for telling my niece I don't want her BF or boyfriend in the house I gave her? This is a shorter one. I, 30 female, moved out of my hometown and let my niece, 20 female, live in my house. She just had a baby and they needed the space, and the house was just sitting there because I haven't gotten it sold yet. She's currently not working because she just had the baby, but her boyfriend is. The boyfriend had been telling her he is handling the bills, but he has been lying and their lights just got turned off. Turns out he never switched the bill to their name and mine, but has been telling everyone he did. At this point, I know it was foolish to never check and be sure it was switched, but at the time, I took him at his word. I can pay the bill. It's not an issue. The issue is the lack of responsibility and the lies. I no longer trust this person, and regardless of if my niece stays with him or not, I don't want him in my house any longer. This is not a tenant-landlord situation. They don't pay me rent. They are just supposed to pay the bills that they incur each month. My niece was unaware because he was lying to her as well. She was just as blindsided by this as I was. I'm willing to let my niece stay there, granted she gets a job and pays the bills. Am I the a-hole for wanting to kick him out? Okay, y'all. Okay, story number 5. Either yes or no. Let me know what you think. I'm really interested about what y'all will see for this one, so I'm going to read through the comments for this one. Let's see. I think y'all just like saying people are a-holes. But also, I'll provide my input in just a minute. Oh, what the heck? What is that? Cole says it's the niece's fault. She was too stupid to check on the BF and she got the house loaned to her. So it's her responsibility. The niece's. Oh, okay. is a slight a-hole. Hi, my royal kingdom. Yeah, I think she's slightly the a-hole. I think the niece and the boyfriend seem like they're very young, and maybe he was gonna get it done, he forgot. Maybe he did just lie and think he would get away with it. But the fact that this is why you can't do this stuff with family and like not have contractual stuff. I don't care if y'all are family or not. It's just too messy. Stuff like this happens all the time. I wouldn't be able to do this. I guess it depends on if you can trust your family or not. But she obviously has lost the trust in this, but it seemed like she snapped really hard. I know that it can affect like credit and all that, but he's supposedly has a job, the boyfriend of the niece, and 60-40, yeah, she, okay, so the boyfriend said that he works, and I guess he was going to be the one to pay for this house. I think it shouldn't be much longer before they're probably going to have to be kicked out anyway, which is really weird because they're waiting for it to be sold, so I don't know where they will go anywhere after this. It's really weird. Like, it's nice in the meantime, but where are they going to go after this is all done? So that's also something to consider. It's like, you're also kind of the a-hole for being like, hey, this, you can stay for now, but it's going to be sold. You're trying to get it sold. Because it's like, then where are they going to go? But if it's only for a short period of time, electricity went out. I think the person who wrote the story, submitted the story, is a little bit, because I think it was a bit of an overreaction. If they were older, I think and also not in the situation where the niece just had a kid, I think it would be different. But I would give a second chance, especially because he's the one that pays the bills, so who would pay the bills if the niece isn't working? Hi, Mason Tyler. So, yeah, 71% of you, 14 votes in. Oh, 13, 14, 15. 71% of you say yes, they are the a-hole. Hi, Hondo. 27% of you say no. Yeah, I think the person I think they have a right to be upset, but they're an a-hole for how they reacted. So light a-hole, like not super aggressive a-hole. They're nice for letting the niece stay there. But they shouldn't kick the BF out if the BF is the one making the money to be able to even afford electricity and such there. But they should hopefully just try to find someplace else soon, since they would have to get kicked out soon anyway. Hi, Ollie. Yeah, hi, Mason. So that's my thoughts. So it seems like we are on the same page on this one, but I think it's not. I think there's layers to this one more. It's not as clear cut. Okay. We are going to read one more. Actually, should we? Here. I think what I'll do instead is I'll end the poll. And I think I'll just talk to y'all for a little bit. Oh, 16 votes, 68% yes. So if you didn't hear me earlier on, I won't be on live any other time this week. I'm not planning on it unless things really shift and change. So then it will be more like today, where it will be kind of sporadic, where I wasn't for sure if I was going to be live today. So just keep an eye out. You can, if you're subscribed to me, which hopefully you are, you can put the bell on and you'll be notified when I go live. Other than that though, yeah, I'm not planning on going live this week or weekend. I'll for sure go live sometime next week. Not sure which day yet. Mondays and Tuesdays I really like doing. I like doing Thursdays too. I'm most open actually on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but I know Wednesdays people I think like as well, but Tuesdays people really like, so I'm glad I was able to come on today. Estefan, hi from USA, Lebanon, USA, Lebanon, USA. I can do some plugs, I surely can. Okay, I can do some plugs, 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 plugs. when I can be able to do that. Pluck, 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 pluck. No pressure at all, though. Yeah, I'm really sorry, Esteban. Please stay safe. Please stay safe. Very close whispering. I can do very breathy, up close whispering as well. And I can do that while I just pluck right here, pluck right here, and pluck right here. I can pluck right here, pluck right here, pluck, 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 pluck right here. I can pluck, 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 I can pluck, 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 pluck. Thank you, Estefan. Yeah, please stay safe though. I can't even imagine what you're going through over there. Pluck, 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 pluck. I will not be doing that, Cole Phelps. You weren't even close to getting me. I don't have enough money on my car if you don't want to steal any of it or commit fraud anyway. Pluck, 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 pluck. I'm whispering and 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 I'm you will not want to call. A true fan will not try to commit fraud on me. Thank you. There's like so much stuff on my mic right now. What kind of tattoo do you have there? On which side? Is that a raccoon? This is a red panda, actually. That's what everybody always thinks it's a raccoon, though. So it's fine. Hondo, my day has been good. How about yours? It's been like really dark and gloomy today, though. Ever since it snowed yesterday. Ever since it snowed, high blade steel. Oh, thank you. This is all Himalayan themed. So like Himalayan mountains, like Everest. Thank you, Cole. I really appreciate it. See, I just reverse frauded you. Esteban, you're a tattoo artist. That's amazing. I wish I could be a tattoo artist, but I cannot draw for sure. But it's Himalayan mountain themed, so animals, wildlife, plants that you see in the mountains there. Alright, everybody, we're almost gonna head off here. Patrick, I am a very big, sarcastic, dry humor jokester. This I got, yeah, over like around 3.5 years ago, I want to say, if I remember correctly. Yeah. All of these tattoos I got pretty close to one another. Esteban, what do you like tattooing? One good thing about looking very pale is that my tattoos really pop. Esteban, what do you specialize in? If you want, you can drop your like tattoo Instagram below, and I'll check it out. Your tattoo account. I follow. If you look at my follower list on Instagram, it is mainly tattoo artists that I follow. So many. I follow so many. amazing Vaseline coconut post shower good day. Sun protection, dark sun. I always do tattoos. I don't though. I always do my tattoos in the summer because where I live, I can't. I travel to be able to get my tattoos, and so I can't. I don't travel because it's more dangerous in the winter here. So I always get mine in the summer. You have so many amazing things about you. I love you, so thank you, Patrick. Where did Cole Phelps go? He's still here. Where you coming from? Okay. I hope you know Cole. I'm just joshing. I like to joke on these. I don't like to take everything so seriously. When here, ASMR in itself is kind of a silly thing. Estefan, do you want to drop your tattoo Instagram? No, I have not, but I'm definitely gonna check them out. Say the name one more time, please. Here, I'll do it in the poll so that everybody, I'll say, have you heard of Funky Frog Bait? They are like my kind of humor to a T. Yes. No. And they are a YouTube channel, or they are a creator. JN Tattoo. Okay. JN Tattoo. Yeah, Patrick, ring the bell. Never miss a live stream. That's correct. I'm gonna pin that. I think when you subscribe, does it automatically turn the bell on or not anymore? I don't remember. I was gonna leave, but I have a little bit more battery left, so I'll stay on. Most of you have not. They are amazing. Oh no, I forgot why was your message retracted? Was it Jan Tattoo, right? I'm serious, like I follow so many tattoo accounts. Why was it retracted? Why did you delete it? Why? I'm not surprised that most people haven't. Who has? Opinion on Philly cheesesteaks. I am vegan. I've never had a proper Philly cheesesteak, but like the ones I have had, they're good. I mean, I've never really been much of a meat person, so it's like the cheese is what did it for me. The cheese and the bread. So I think they're fine. Hi, Brooklyn Slave. Thank you, Patrick. I've said this before, for some reason when I'm on these live streams, I always just want to mess with the mic. I'm not like this in my typical videos. I think it's because I believe I have undiagnosed ADHD, and so I think it's because I just like doing things with my hands, so I could be going like this as well. How's your day? I am good. How about you, Brooklyn? You're not offending me, Cole. I don't care if people aren't vegan like me. I'm not a crazy vegan, as they say. The reason I turned vegan is because I was having major health issues after my concussion, and that's something that helped me was becoming vegan. Before I was vegan too, for a little bit, I was pescatarian, so I ate quite so much, everybody.